Alright, so if you're just starting out in trading, you're probably wondering about two big things. First, which way is this market even going? Like, is it heading up, down, or just chilling out? And second, once you figure that out, when do you actually jump into a trade? Nail those two questions and you're well on your way to a profitable trading strategy. Now, to make all of this happen, we're going to be using the TradingView platform. It's super popular and for good reason. It's got all the tools we need. For this example, we're gonna focus on Bitcoin on a 15-minute time frame. But here's the cool part. Once you get the hang of this, you can totally apply this strategy to pretty much anything you trade. Forex, stocks, futures, crypto, indices, even options. And when it comes to time frames, well, we're using 15-minute here. 1 minute, 5 minute, and 15-minute charts are generally your best choices for this kind of approach. We're going to be using two totally free indicators for this strategy. The first one is called Trend Wave Bands. To add it, open up your TradingView platform, head over to the Indicators section, and search for Trend Wave Bands. Make sure you pick the one by Big Beluga. So what exactly is this Trend Wave Bands indicator? Think of it as a smart tool that helps you spot trends. It's got these upper and lower bands that kind of hide the market's price action. These bands essentially act like dynamic support and resistance levels, giving you a visual cue for where the trend is headed and potential good spots to enter or exit a trade. The cool thing is, the color intensity of the bands also tells you how strong the trend is. Pretty neat, right? Before we dive into how to optimize and use it, let me show you how this strategy actually performed in some backtesting. We ran 100 trades on the Bitcoin 15-minute chart, and here are the results. Win rate. We saw a 65% win rate, meaning 65 out of 100 trades were profitable. P&L, profit and loss, a whopping 154% profit. That's how much our strategy grew our hypothetical account. Profit factor, this was 3.71, which is a fantastic number. It means for every dollar we risked, we made $3.71 in profit. Consecutive wins. We had a streak of 6 profitable trades in a row at one point. Consecutive losses, the longest losing streak was just 3 trades. Max drawdown, this was only 2.97%, meaning the biggest dip our account saw during the testing was very small, indicating a super stable strategy. Now, we just need to tweak one simple thing in the settings. So go into the settings, then to the inputs tab and change the length to 55. Leave the factor as is, no other changes needed there. Okay, so this indicator actually shows up as 2 lines or what we call bands, an upper band and a lower band. Here's the key. When that red band turns green and shifts from being above the candles to below them, that's usually a sign that the market momentum is changing to bullish. Basically, it could be a really strong buy signal. And of course, the opposite is true too. If the band goes from green to red, that often means the market is starting a bearish momentum and you might be looking at a sell signal. But hold on a second, we can't just jump into trades based on that alone. Take a look at this example. Even though the overall market trend here is clearly headed down, the indicator still gives us a buy signal. See the problem? This is why we need a second tool to confirm our signals. We need to make sure we're always trading with the overall trend to avoid these false signals. So to solve this, some adjustments are definitely needed. And that brings us to our second indicator, the MACD4C. Just like before, head over to the Indicators section on TradingView. and search for MACD4C to add it to your chart. The MACD4C indicator is actually a souped-up version of the classic MACD, which stands for Moving Average Convergence Divergence. It's designed to give you a really clear visual picture of market momentum and trend strength, all thanks to its 4-color histogram. Because we need to be super precise about identifying the trend direction and momentum, we're going to make a few tweaks to the MACD4C as well. So go into its settings, in the Inputs tab, change the fast moving average option to 100 and the slow moving average to 300. Then hop over to the Style tab and change the plot option to column for better visibility. Now in simple terms, whenever the histogram of the MACD4C is green, that means we have bullish momentum in the market. And you guessed it, if it's red, that indicates bearish momentum. It's that straightforward. So to actually make money trading with this strategy, you need to follow some specific rules. And discipline is key here. But before we get to those rules, I've got to mention something super important for any trader, especially beginners: risk management. If you're not sure what the best risk management strategy is, you absolutely need to watch this video next. You can click the card above or follow the link in the pinned comment below. Now let's talk about how to make money with this strategy. When the trend wave is green and the price is above it, that tells us the midterm trend is upward. We're looking for the price candles to pull back to the lower band, which is that green line. Then you wait for the price candles to close back above the upper band. Don't worry if the band changes to red for a few candles during that pullback wave. That's totally normal. Once the candle closes above that upper band, draw a vertical line from that candle. This helps us check the market's momentum. So follow that vertical line down to your MACD4C indicator histogram. If it's green, that confirms the momentum is bullish and your buy signal is valid. At that point, you open your position at the opening price of the next candle. The best stop loss level for this trade would be right at that green line, the lower band of the trend wave indicator. As for your target, you can set it to 2R. And if you're not familiar with the R multiple method, again, check out the link in the pinned comment below. It's crucial for understanding how to set your profit targets effectively. Now let's look at this next signal. Since our MACD4C is green, indicating a bullish momentum, we're going to skip any selling positions. And that's pretty much it.